It's time to start your new mission. Embrace your higher role for your higher self. And as we know, if you've been on this journey, and you might be new to this journey, the Schumann resonance is connected to consciousness and brain waves. And we have just gotten our God codes. And these codes are here to activate us to embrace the higher version of ourselves for the highest timeline that we're going to experience. You actually came here to be leaders. You came here to experience the life that you were supposed to experience, not experiencing somebody else's life, not being dictated by subconscious programs that maybe you didn't write. We had power 51 in the Schumann resonance, and we see that cascade of light. I also see that little anomaly there that we highlighted. And remember that energy is the ability to cause change. And anytime we detect change, we know that energy had to be present there to cause that change. Any change that ever occurs in the universe requires energy. And if there is no energy, you cannot have the change. The energy could be stored. That is potential energy. Each and every one of us have a tremendous amount of potential energy that has been bubbling up. You might be feeling it bubbling up to the surface. And in the past 24 hours, symptoms that I've been experiencing, increased ringing in the ears, very strange pop from both sides. If you're new to this, I have full video on the channel page on ringing in the ears. Extra sleep. Did not beat the alarm today. Needed the assistance of the alarm to get up. And actually sore in the temples. So you might be experiencing things where you know that you're embracing this massive change and you are going to embody that change. Remember, these things happen energetically prior to them manifesting physically. Once again, these things happen energetically prior to them manifesting physically in this physical realm that we are all chilling out in right now. I enjoy chilling out in this realm with all of you. If you just stumbled on, whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly just hit that like button? And by doing so, it's going to help this video's reach so others could get this message. And God is activating you. You become aware of things, or you might be reminded of things. God kind of points things out. When this energy comes in, your consciousness expands. And you know what? You might actually put things down for a little bit. You actually might forget about them. I'll give you an example. Like sometimes, I go to the gym literally every single day. We're up to 89 consecutive days. Massive change is happening in 2024. And you want to put your health first. Fill up your cup first. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a priority. And you need to be focused on working on yourself so that you could actually help others, so that you have the strength to create new realities, so that you have the strength to carry on the collective right now and not wasting your energy away. You might waste your day, your energy's going away to something else that's not building. You got to be focused on building this year. So, when I'm in the gym, sometimes I get into a routine. And, things change over the course of time. And then, 6 months could pass, a year could pass. And I go to myself, wow, I totally forgot about this exercise. And then it comes back and you become conscious and aware and you reincorporate it. So that is an energy theme. I had a tremendous synchronicity on this if you've been watching the channel also for the past week. So things can be pointed out to you. The path that you need to take can be revealed. And you have to see what is you, what is God speaking, what is the illusion. which we're going to talk about the illusion today. And that's why, these Schumann resonance spikes are really helping to clear out the illusion. You want to carry discernment. You want to use clairsentience in the end days. You're going to have to feel the energy. And, so certain things were pointed out to me, and I felt in an attempt to also gather the community, expand our reach, put up a new TikTok video. Link is in the channel page. Check out our new TikTok. And we could reach, there's not only one way to reach people. We could reach people in many different forms. And you never know, you have to exhaust all paths. And sometimes we forget about things. I forgot about it for a while, and I said, you know what? I felt called to try it again. And certain things, God gave me some signs this past weekend to dive back into that. And you have to really know what is for you, what is not for you, what is the truth, what is the illusion. You have to have a trained eye. And these energies that are coming in are actually helping us train our eye. Our eye, the third eye. It's actually our first eye. It's actually our first eye. You need to have a trained third. Do you have a trained third eye? Let us know. We should rename it. We're going to rename. Let's make a vote. We're going to rename the third eye the first eye. So you got to have a trained first eye and start to see clearly. And it's difficult. And you got to start looking for little things that if you don't have a trained first eye, these things might just pass you by, or things are happening fast, right? So look at the world right now. We actually need to slow down a minute and actually analyze things. And I saw things that many people, they just went right past it. And Uncle Mike will share that story in a minute. Amanda Simpson, thank you so much for the support. You know the spiel. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, Amanda. Thank you for being here. Thanks for everyone's attention. It's the currency of the universe. And when we all focus our attention, we could cause great change. However, there are people that are not paying attention. I am very observant. I pay attention to things, and I'm just going to use an everyday life example to make you aware that we have now entered a world where you really need to have a trained first eye. So as you know, we're in football playoffs. So I was sitting there, playoffs, and we are sitting down and watching the playoff games, and a commercial comes up for DraftKings. I'm looking at this commercial, and I'm looking at the two people on the commercial, and you got Jim Mora and Kevin Hart is in the commercial. I'm looking at the commercial, and I says, wait a minute, that's AI. I'm looking at the commercial, and it's not real. It's computer generated. I did a little research. I know that Jim Mora, I think he's like 88, so maybe he's too old to be able to do the commercial. But if you don't know this, that they're advertising that we're in the playoffs. And years ago, if you're a football fan, you remember Jim Mora's rant, playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? So he is a little older right now, so maybe he's not able to do this type of commercial. So maybe they utilized the AI to do the commercial and get this point across. I don't know why they had to make Kevin Hart also looks like AI as well. But if you have the trained eye, and I call, if it calls you, look up the DraftKings commercial, come back to this video, let us know in the comments, are you able to discern that this is not the actual person and that it is computer generated? So it's just something to think about. It's just a teachable tool. Jim Moore, he is up there in age, so he might not have been able to do this type of commercial. Enlightened observer, thank you so much for the support. You need to be the enlightened observer as we go on our journey. That's a great name. So when I saw that commercial, yeah, you have to have a discerning eye. You have to see the truth. You got to, and you got to really pay attention. It's the currency of the universe. When you pay attention, a lot of people, they just glaze over things. And then you begin to see the bigger picture. Hit the like button if today's message is resonating with you. We're in a time that we're prepared to move forward with the information that we've gathered on our journey. We are conscious, we are aware, and now we're entering our new mission. Our new mission starts today. Write it in the comments. Our new mission starts today. Starts right now. As my mother used to say, not tomorrow, now is always the power of now. And I've shared this, and I saw a wonderful synchronicity that goes along with the video that I shared with you about the birds that I came across this past week. And I've shared the energy theme. It's still on the channel page of going into this shift. You have to repurpose, restore certain things. Utilize restoring and repurposing certain things. You've already created it. You've done these things. But sometimes when you repurpose something, sometimes when you restore something, you're going to make it better than it ever was. And you've already put in the work, so you want to stay focused on this. I have a video on, and there's a lady on the screen, and she goes, "Have you seen a turkey vulture?" And she holds up the picture, and it's the it's the bird that I saw. I said, "Yeah, lady, I saw that bird recently. I just did a world famous video on it." And so she holds up this picture. Do you see the turkey vulture? And she goes, "This is the energy of nothing gets wasted." And I says, wow, what a synchronicity. I literally did see that bird. And I also came up with repurpose and restore. It's the same energy theme of nothing gets wasted. You might have gone on your journey and you put in a lot of work, and maybe things were, fell apart. Maybe things were purposely destroyed on you. But guess what? You didn't waste these things. Maybe you felt like you've wasted your time on certain things. Maybe you had an experience, right? And this experience, you're like, wow, I wasted my time. And in this energy that we're in right now, we are repurposing. We are actually taking these things that we've experienced, and nothing gets wasted, and we are repurposing these situations, people, things, situations, everything. You could revamp, you could restore. Nothing gets wasted. Write it in the comments. Nothing gets wasted. It's time to transmute. If you are here, if you're this far into the message, you know that you have the power to change things, to make things better. And all of these lessons that you experience on your journey, you didn't waste your time, you didn't waste your energy. It's time to repurpose these things. It's time to stay focused. Obscure Cosmos, thank you so much for the support. MLK Day, freedom to be, freedom to speak, freedom to live our everyday lives. Nothing to loosh. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. It's my honor to be here and really focus on that. You know, I shared this in many videos before. The words of Martin Luther King really are important. You have to be conscious of this. And when you realize the truth about this reality, the words that he spoke resonated with me ever since I was a boy. And it is all about the content of character. You could write it in the comments. Focus on the content of character. Remember, people could come into your everyday lives. The serpent tongue is very clever, and these narcissists and parasites, they lurk all over the world, and you have to stay focused. Don't judge people by the way that they look. Don't judge people. They might be totally different than you, but they are still the same. Just like Martin Luther King said, it's about the content of character. And let's bring people together. Let's build boundaries in 2024. That's really important at this time. Remember, it's not a unicorn and rainbow world. It's about an authenticity world, living in the truth. And build these boundaries. There's a full video on the channel page, Building Boundaries for 2024. I encourage you to go and watch that video if you have not done so. The boundaries, building boundaries, are really going to help you during this time period. And there's other tons of videos if you're new to the channel. We've put in a lot of work over the past few months. We're building, we're growing, really stay focused. And these are the great ones that came before us, like Martin Luther King Jr. and put himself out there to help change the world. That is the inspiration. We constantly leave legacies for the next wave. The next wave. Dolores Cannon spoke about the waves of volunteers, and we're all rising up right now. We see this in the Schumann resonance. These are the changes that are happening in society right now. Stay focused on your drive. Your new mission starts today. Hit the like button if you're ready to embrace your new mission. When I see the synchronicity of the turkey vulture and the sign of nothing gets wasted, I said, this really is amazing. And you might be feeling that as well. You might be feeling that as well. Remember that nothing gets wasted. Yes, it's a judgment of character. It's about character. And authenticity lasts the test of time. I understand that we were in a world of deception. The deception, it's fading away. Chloe, if you're seeing this, if you didn't see yesterday's message, we all are. Check out that video. Rewatch that video. That is your drive for your new mission. God is not going to allow you to be comfortable at this time. That is Kensho versus Satori. And if you didn't see that, that is also on the channel page. We all want Satori moments. We want to have enlightenment that comes with ease. But your Kensho is going to train you up. It's going to mold you. It's that pressure that's going to form that great diamond. And you are the shiny, shiny, beautiful diamond. You've been under a lot of pressure. That energy that you're feeling. Okay? Keep going, Chloe. That's the fire. It's the Holy Spirit fire, and the Holy Spirit fire is rising up right now. And these energies that are here to distract us, these energies that try to take us down, that make us lose our path, you are being empowered by these energies. You're here to make the world a better place. You're here to transmute these energies. You know, we just spoke about Martin Luther King. And think about the tough times that he had to go through. And he was inspired and he was empowered and he put his foot down and he said, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to change this world. Each and every one of us are these light workers that came in different times as the waves of volunteers to change humanity as a whole, to expand human consciousness as a whole. And as we see the Schumann resonance rising and spiking, and we feel it right now, and you could feel the fire rising inside of you right now, we see the correlation. There is science behind this spiritual awakening that you are going through right now. It's not just a wackadoo little, just put it off on the side. It's happening now. You could write it in the comments. Everyone, it's happening now. And the mission is here. It's already begun. It's already begun. This mission is tough. This phase of the mission is tough. Believe in yourself. You got it, kid. This phase of the mission is tough. Believe in yourself. I know that you're ready. You were born ready. Yeah. You jumped out of the womb, ready to go. You're ready. You're born for this. You're ready to go. But the self-doubt of the matrix, it creeps into your mind, and you have to remove these subconscious programs that don't serve your greatest purpose. Hit the like button if you're here to be empowered. Hit the like button if you're going to create the change you want to see in the world. This mission is tough, but you got it, kid, when you have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. The inexhaustible belief in yourself. You're here to tackle things that nobody else could do. You're here to do things that... Do you think everyone... I want you to reflect on it. I want you to think about Martin Luther King. What a synchronicity, right? I want you to think about it. And I want you to think to yourself, do you think everyone could do what he did? There's a spark of Christ that's within all of us, the truth. And once that spark is lit and that Holy Spirit fire is rising inside of you, it cannot be denied. You're here to make the world a better place. You're here on a volunteer mission that you signed up for. And all the things that you went through last year have developed you to be the person that you came here to be for the main event in 2024. We're all different colors, classes, and creeds of the Hopi prophecy, the Rainbow Warriors. And we bring unique gifts. We're going to tackle unique tasks. We have unique missions. And we're all coming together and we move as a unit. Stay focused all the way through this year. If you're staying focused, if you could be 1% better every single day this year, 1% better every day this year, by the end of the day, you will have a brand new reality. You will be a brand new person on the brand new timeline. Hit the like button if you're ready to experience the life that you came here to experience. God codes are activating. The new mission begins today. Rise up, believe in yourself. It's time to move forward. You got it, kid. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I love each and every one of you. Tonight on Patreon, we're going to be hosting a live stream. We're all going to collaborate together on Zoom. We're going to talk about the energies of what we discussed today and from the past week. The link is in the description if you'd like to join us. Hit the like button on this video. Leave a comment. Are you feeling this? What are your symptoms? Are you experiencing increased ringing in the ears? Did you beat the alarm? Did you have to sleep a little extra today? You're feeling the energies. Your DNA receptors are taking in these energies right now, and it's activating you. You're feeling empowered. You're feeling the Holy Spirit fire rise inside of you. Check out the channel page. We have so many powerful videos. We're getting more and more powerful every single day. And I'm grateful for your support by simply hitting that like button and share. Share this video link on all platforms. If we stick together, we could cause change. I am the defender of our everyday lives, no matter what comes your way, dear one. Just keep going. I love you all. And Jessica Patrick, thank you so much. I appreciate you. 888 Abundance. I have a dream, and the dream manifested into my everyday life. I appreciate that very much, Jessica. It's my honor to be here with my family. We're all here together. We went through a lot last year. We're getting the band back together. We're in alignment. We have our true brothers and sisters. We're moving forward, hand in hand, arm to arm. Move forward together. Focus on the content of character. Let's keep going. Let's make this earth, the new earth, the 5D earth. You got it, kid. It starts today. It starts today. Write it in the comments. It starts today. Embrace it. Know it. Don't go back. Burn the boats. We ain't going back. I love you all. I'll see you tonight on Patreon. Bye for now.